Deep within the steaming, unexplored jungles of Flores Island, Indonesia, lives a legend that has terrified local villagers for centuries, the Ebu Gogo. These aren't your typical monsters. They are described as small, hairy, human-like creatures that stand only 3 feet tall, communicate in a strange murmuring language, and have a legendary appetite for everything from tropical fruits to local livestock. For a long time, Western scientists dismissed these stories as mere folklore, until a bombshell discovery in 2003 changed human history forever. The fossilized remains of a tiny, distinct human species known as Homo floresiensis, or the Hobbit. These weren't just small humans, they were a completely different branch of the evolutionary tree that lived alongside giant storks and pygmy elephants. While the official scientific record says they went extinct 50,000 years ago, the local Nage people tell a much darker story, insisting their ancestors encountered these little people just a few hundred years ago, and some believe they never truly left. In 2025, the mystery has deepened as researchers use advanced environmental DNA sampling and high-altitude thermal drones to scan the most remote valleys of the island, searching for a biological ghost that shouldn't exist. If the Ebu Gogo are still out there, hiding in the limestone caves and dense canopy of the Flores Highlands, it would mean that we are not the only human species currently walking the earth. It forces us to ask, how much of our mythology is actually a lost chapter of our own history? And what else is watching us from the shadows of the world's last wild places? We like to think we have mapped every corner of our planet, but in the deep green silence of Indonesia, a 3-foot-tall shadow might be proof that the world is much more crowded and much more mysterious than we ever dared to imagine.